Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 13 or Season 16 Week 13 Game Day. We've got a good one for you as Auburn, number 3 in the nation, taking on number 16 Georgia. And Auburn might be the biggest winner of the day, and they haven't even played a game. Coming into this week, if you're looking at the at-large race, it was between really Stanford, Baylor, Auburn, and then you get into another tier of teams. And Auburn, all of a sudden, you had Stanford lose, you had Baylor lose, so now Auburn kind of has the golden ticket to one of the very few at-large spots this season. So it's going to be a very fun game here tonight as we see Auburn, Coach Cabbage taking on Georgia. Lots of SFA players on both sides. And then week 14 next week will be on Thanksgiving, so that will be a ton of fun as well. So, as always, we're going to go through the full rosters, watch the entire game. We've got recruiting coming up later. If you missed BearCave, the VOD will be available later on tonight. Highlights from this game will be available tomorrow. So, yeah, going to be a lot of fun. Let's get on into it. And as always, guys, check out our friends over at Home Field. Holidays are coming up, right? They're going to have 30% off the entire site for Black Friday. So you can use our link to still support us, or you can just use our code and get 15% off no matter what. It's a great gift for any sports fan, any collegiate sports fan. They have the best stuff out there, so check out Home Field Apparel. Okay, so let's get on into Auburn. Alfonso Jackson, 99 overall, one of the better quarterbacks in the country at this point. Running back is hurt. Brandon Price, he will not play today, so it will be Will Blount. At wide receiver, SFA player Kofi Garnett, Tommy Allen, and Greg Thomas, and Mark Coleman. At tight end, they got LaHonda Dickerstick, Isaac Logan, so some of the best tight ends in the country. Offensive line is looking like this. Very, very good for this Auburn team. On defense, you got Bradrick Bulu, SFA player. On the other side, you got Carlos Johnson and George Jude. In the middle, you got Derek Brown and SFA player Quinshawn Holyfield. At linebacker, Blake Powell, you got Calais Ingram, SFA player, and Paul Charles. At corner, Thomas Franklin, Keon Beachcastle, SFA guy, and Leon Keller. At safety, you got Kyle Brown and Dominique Young. Their kicker is Darren Ralph. And then we'll take a look at Georgia, who's had a bit of a down year compared to most years. They are still number 16 in the country, but Jorge Mooney is their quarterback, 90 overall. Their running back is David Wright. Wide receiver, SFA player Sonic Van Eagle. You got Edgar Bush and SFA player Trip McNeil there in the slot. At tight end, you got Billy Williams. Offensive line looking like this. A little bit worse than Auburn's. Remember, on paper, Auburn is the best team in the country. Logan Barnett on defensive end. And then on the other side, you got Khalil Reeves, SFA player, and Fernando Jose, SFA player. In the middle, you got John Thompson. And at linebacker, Kieran Huston, John Brown, and Roy Brink. At corner, you got David Smith, Trey Page, and Jason Baker. And at safety, Paul Campbell and James Dixon as well. And their kicker is the senior Steve Wesley. So let's not waste any time. Let's get on into this game. Remember, guys, if you want your chance at a raffle ticket player, make sure to participate in the Bobanos polls, as we are going to watch this game in its entirety. Wait a second, I did not set it at 9 minutes. Let me do that. Remember, BearCave 7 minutes, 9 minutes for in-game as we get better sim stats these ways. Figured this out a long time ago. Dogwater already lobbying for game day. A lot of good games next week. All right, so we got Auburn and Georgia. So, Cabbage, if you're here, let me know. Heads or tails, kick, or you can't really pick that. If you want jerseys, let me know, I guess. Jay Jetta is coming on in just to hate watch Cabbage. That's hilarious. He's already in the play. He's already in the. Jay Jetta's already in the conference championship. Let me get my thumbnail and let's get this poll going. Let me check on BearCave what this line is. 3-point favorite here for the Auburn on the road. So remember, Auburn, they are locked out of their conference championship right now. They need Tennessee to lose. Unlikely it's going to happen. But they are in line to get one of the at-large bids. So we'll see how it all kind of shakes out here the next week or two. They've got to take care of business. You got to beat Georgia. Lost to Georgia, and you're kind of cooked. So big-time game here for Auburn. We look at the jerseys. I mean, I think at least with Georgia, we can kind of have something cool. I mean, it's going to be a red helmet regardless. Can we go? I guess we have to just go with the black. All right. I guess we're just going to go. Do we have black pants? Please? How do you not have black pants? All right. Well, I guess we're going to go the red pants. Interesting. And then I guess for these guys, I guess we're going to go white because they don't have anything else. I hate these traditionalist teams. All right, so Auburn and Georgia, some of the best teams in the country. Let's get it going. We'll be watching the full game. What's the NFL game on tonight? It's the Browns, right? Let me check my prize pick, see how we're doing. All right, here we go. Auburn and Georgia. SEC matchup at its finest. Yeah, they don't have the black pants. So as you see this, Tennessee, if they win out, they are in the conference championship over Auburn. But remember, I mean, conference champions get auto bids. Anything past that, and you do not know, right? So, gotta win out. So here we go. Number 3 versus number 16. Gonna be a fun one. As always, we got recruits coming up after this. So Georgia will kick. We'll see Auburn first. Auburn has not been the best team in a game day setting, as they will get it here in Athens. Looks like we're at a bit late afternoon maybe in this game, and they are without the star running back. Brandon Price, the former Oklahoma Sooner, will not be playing. So here we go. Alfonso Jackson, LaHonda Dickerstick, number 12. And they'll hand this off to Will Blount, or Jamie Watkins is the starting running back. So the fullback is getting the brunt of the carries. Love to see that. Welcome in, Coach Cam. They're stacking the box here early on. I'm not sure why we're looking like this. Oh, what a block there, and they spring to the outside. A broken tackle, and what a run to start it here for Jamie Watkins. That was an incredible run from the fullback who gets the starting job with Brandon Price out. This game might be ridiculous. We saw a watch party was pretty ridiculous this week between Florida State and Pittsburgh. So, got a top 16 matchup. Handoff here. It's going to be Watkins again. He does nothing. And remember, after this week, we're going to go away from computer rankings, and I am going to drop my own rankings for Week 14. And then after Week 14, we'll get the first committee rankings. And after conference championships, those will be the final rankings. So this week, we might see a lot of changes in the rankings as dumping that one off. Broken tackle. He went backwards as Isaac Logan gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and it will be 3rd down. All right, so 3rd down here for your Auburn Tigers as Yeah, jet that out, and that's a first down. Kofi Garnett. The SFA player makes the catch. So drive continues across the 50. Man in motion. Oh, he fakes the handoff. Alfonso dumps it off, almost intercepted. Jackson having one heck of a season thus far. 2,300 yards, 23 touchdowns, but he also has added a lot of ground game. He's a very good running quarterback. So cross 50, 2nd and 10, survives off the deflection there. Jackson, they'll fake the run. He's going to step up and dump it off to Watkins. Runs over one, and he pushes! Jamie Watkins. This guy's an animal. He just carried that guy for 10 yards. I love how he's calling for it out of the backfield as well. He's like, give me the rock. This is a 74 overall fullback. So at the 30 now is Auburn. Under center. Bonzo Jackson, man in motion. Handoff up the gut, and they're going to get 4. Power running going well here. Brandon Price was much more elusive. Looks like they're transitioning to a much more power-based set with him out. I form this time, one tight end. Quick option. Alfonso, he pitches it late. Wide open room. Touchdown Auburn. What a drive. Jamie Watkins caps it off and gives the Tigers the lead. What a touchdown. Alfonso Jackson running the option to perfection. Incredible. And that's what I love about the SFA, is you've got just the most ridiculous guys making a name for themselves. As, once again, I talked about it earlier, Stanford goes down. They were a one-loss Power 5 team, and they lose. They were definitely in the running for an at-large bid. Maybe not so much anymore. Remember, there are only 2 at-large bids this year, as we have a 12-team playoff and 10 automatic bids. Dogwater still coping about his Maryland loss. You even said it yourself you didn't care about that game. So here comes Georgia after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. The team that got embarrassed by, I think it was LSU on BearCave a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago. So first play here for Jorge Mooney. Off the back foot, slings it cross body, and it's dropped. Trying to find the SFA player, Sonic Van Eagle. And that's where they make their money. Sonic Van Eagle, number 88. Trip McNeil there, number 89. 2nd and 10 now. Oh, play action. He has all the time in the world. Rolls right, dumps it short. It's dropped. Horrific start here for Georgia. Calais Ingram is the SFA player there in the middle with the dreads. So 3rd and 10. Jorge dumps it off, and that's going to be a first down. Edgar Bush. Harry. I didn't know their mascot's name was Harry. Harry the Bulldog. All right, 1st and 10 now. Quick option here for Jorge. Flips it out. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another, but steps out. It's David Wright. Not the Mets' 3rd baseman, no. The longtime Georgia running back. 2nd and 5 now. Under center for Mooney. Man in motion. Quick throw out wide. It's going to be another 3rd down. 1 for 4 start here for Georgia. Not very good. Empty set here for Georgia. 3rd and 5. They bring the blitz. Hits him over the middle. It's a wide open man. First down, James Nash. So Auburn now had 2 chances to get off the field, and they cannot take it. Fresh set of downs across the 50. Man in motion, handoff here. It's David Wright. He gets some room. He breaks a tackle. My goodness, what a stiffy. First down. Georgia not going to go down without a fight. They are at home. And on paper, still one of the best teams in the country. Under center, handoff here to the left side. Gets a nice, healthy 6 yards. Second and 4 now. 7-0 Auburn. Inside the 30. Oh, quick throw. It's a fumble. And Don Fernando falls on it. Not sure what Georgia was doing. Miscommunication or something. I've never seen that before. Well, luckily they only lost a couple of yards. It's still a third and manageable, but my goodness. So Mooney now over the middle, hits his man. He's going to be short. And they're going for it. So staying on the field. 4th and 3. What is the call? 4th and 3 inside the 30. Snap. Mooney floats. Open. First down, Sonic Van Eagle. He gets inside the 5. A beautiful corner route. They never stood a chance. And Sonic Van Eagle and SFA IGR, he has so much talent, but he hasn't been able to stay on the field during his career. Very injury prone. They're going to hurry it up now inside the 10. Been a brilliant drive here for Georgia. They're going to throw it. Mooney dumps it to Sonic, and that's going to get him inside the 5. Second and goal. Very long drive here for Georgia. They have 2 third down conversions and a 4th down conversion. Calais Ingram playing the deep safety, weirdly enough. They're going to throw it again. Mooney over the middle, almost intercepted. Keon Beachcastle with the deflection. So 3rd and goal. I form. Handoff to David Wright. Open field, touchdown, Georgia. What a response. A very long gut punch of a drive gets this game tied. They had 3 third down conversions, a 4th down conversion. Oh, baby, we might have a game on our hands. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. As now we get a return now for Auburn. It'll be very interesting to see what Auburn does, because Auburn definitely had the easier drive, but their defense now feels a bit suspect here. See if they can find a way. They're going to throw this, dump it late. That was risky, but it ends up working as they get 13 to Logan. First and 10, split backs now. And no, that's blown up in the backfield. Will Blout goes nowhere. Not sure why they're putting Will Blout in. It should be Watkins. 2nd and 14 now. Second and 14, quick drop. They dump that to LaHonda Dickerstick. He gets about half it back. So 3rd down for Auburn. You do not want to get the ball right back. It's going to be empty. Athens getting loud. It's mid-screen. They hit him, and upfield, no! Kofi can't get there. Great stop for the Georgia defense. They will not go for it. I would love this spot for a fake punt, and they will not. Missed opportunity there for Auburn. See if they can pin them deep. So we'll get returned in a big hit. So here comes Georgia. Long drive, building some confidence. They get a 3 and out. 1st and 10. Once again, throwing the ball, dumps this off. Wide open man in coverage was Calais Ingram. That's 16. The Calais Ingram drop-off needs to be studied. I love this guy as a linebacker, but man, he makes some dumb plays. He can't make tackles. Not been the best year for him. All right, 1st and 10. Up at the 36. Rolling right, and there's the sack. He loses 8. Bradrick Blulu, the SFA player. Nicely done. So 2nd and 18 now behind the sticks. See if they can make a play. Quick option, floats it out wide. Calais makes the play, and he strips it! Ball's on the ground, it's going the other way for the Auburn Tigers! Calais Ingram! Right when I call him out. And he just stripped it, look at that! What a play for the SFA player. No way. No way. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. No way you call him down. There's no way you're calling that down.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Yeah, it stands! Woo! What a play by Calais Ingram. How are you saying he was down? There's no shot of him being down. Alfonso Jackson now. Can he... oh, God. We get a drop. I'm going to say, can they capitalize? Second and 10. Split backs here for Auburn. Dumps it off again. This time they catch it. It's only a 1-yard gain. So 3rd and 9 off the fumble. What a fumble that was, man. We don't often see... I don't think we've ever seen that animation actually work in the SFA. So 3rd down. Here we go. Over the middle. Open. That's going to be a first. Greg Thomas. First and goal, they're going to hurry it up now. See if they can punch this in before the first quarter ends. No deep safety. Toss out right to Watkins, and big time tackle by the corner. Nicely done. Paul Campbell with the tackle. That was Smith holding them up. Split backs now for Jackson. 7 seconds left. LaHonda in motion. Here's the throw. Jackson takes off. He has some time. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Auburn! Alfonso Jackson gives him the lead. So they capitalize off the fumble and take the lead into the break. What a first quarter it's been. And we take a look. Houston loses to Rice today. That's nasty work. But at the end of one, it's 14-7 Auburn. Both teams have had their chances. See if Georgia can respond to the fumble. right, 1st and 10. Yamming it deep. First play hits Sonic. And that's 27. What a start to the drive. Jorge Mooney, 7 of 11. It hasn't been pretty, but it's getting the job done. And what a game Sonic is having. First and 10. They're going to hand this off late to David Wright. He stivvies a man, and he goes down. Law, Russell Wilson, Law, he just fumbled. So 2nd and 9 here for Georgia under center. He killed the play, and it's a counter, and he gets around the defensive end. But Calais Ingram brings him down. David Wright having a decent day so far, 4.7 a carry. So 3rd and 2. Delay give, and that will be a first down for David Wright. Big time run right there. And they're going to hurry it up. Over the middle, that was risky, but it's going to be a 1st and more. Trip McNeil, the SFA player, makes a play. I form under center. Man in motion, it's Edgar Bush. Delayed give to David Wright. He gets some room. He pushes forward and gets about 8. Second and 2 now. They're going to throw it. Mooney has all the time in the world. He could build a house back here, and the comeback route is Sonic, and he gets 7 in a first. His 4 receptions, 60 yards here in the first quarter and a half. On pace for 240. They're going to audible now into the shotgun. Mooney has time yet again to the end zone. Intercepted! They're going the other way. Auburn forces another turnover. And that one was just unforced, man. You can't do that. End zone interception, and Auburn takes over. They're going to dump it off. Broken tackle for Blunt. Stivvies a man, pushes forward, and gets 8. Man, Auburn's looking like a different team today. Are they going to make a statement here? 2nd and 2. Hand off to the left side. Watkins, he's going to get the 1st and more. He spun through 4. What a first half it's been for the Auburn Tigers. See if they can capitalize off this opportunity. 2 straight drives of the turnover forced. Hand off here. They ran run commit, and they still get 5 yards. Pure domination. Oh, we got a little Maryland eye. Oh, and the throw to the defender. Derek Brown, the defensive tackle, making a catch. My goodness, adding wrinkles in here for the Auburn Tigers. I don't think we've ever seen a defensive tackle make a catch on the offensive side of the ball. Play action here for Auburn. Dumps it off to Logan. He gets 7. What an interesting first half this has been. I wasn't all that pleased with this matchup getting game day, but man, it's lived up to the hype. Now back under center. 2 tight ends. Man in motion, it's Kofi Garnett. Jackson going to throw. He's going to escape, and that's a sack. Fernando Jose. Or no, Khalil Reeves. the other SFA rusher. So 3rd and 5 now. Empty set for Auburn. Jackson over the middle, hits his man. 1st down and more. First down, fresh set at the 40. Up 7. Auburn could really put this game on ice. I mean, 2 scores this early. I'm not going to say on ice, but it has been domination so far for Auburn. As Watkins runs another. He's averaging 7.5 a carry. The fullback. Jackson drops back out of single eye. And he escapes. There he goes down the sideline. What a cut inside the 20. First and 10 now inside the red zone. Auburn is yet to be stopped on the offensive side. Man in motion, it's Logan. Deep drop, dumps that off to Logan again. He has a ton of catches here so far. Already 5. 2nd and 9, 3 minutes remaining. Remember, Georgia gets the ball out of halftime. 2nd and 9, handoff here, and they bring him down. That's Fernando Jose. So 3rd and 9 here for Auburn. They make an adjustment. 3rd and 9. They blitz. It's picked up. He escapes. He's going towards the first. He pushes. 1st down, Auburn. Alfonso Jackson having his way with the Bulldogs. 1st and goal now. I mean, dude, Auburn's looking like a playoff team. Oof. 1st and goal. Delayed give. They hand it off. And, oh, man. Defenders flying in. I thought that would be a score. So 2nd and goal here. Offset eye. Logan in motion. The handoff to the outside. Touchdown, Auburn. They go up 14. Forcing 2 turnovers on defense and not being stopped on offense. The perfect sequence here for the Tigers is on the road. They're going up 14. So we'll see if Georgia can stop turning the ball over. They still have plenty of time to score in the second quarter and then score out of halftime. Make this a game again. Toss this out to David Wright, and he goes nowhere. Back under center with a bunch at the top. Drop for Mooney. He had the pick on the last drive. He yams it deep this time. Open man. Hangs on. Sonic Van Eagle. Bit of a hospital ball right there, but it worked out. Here come the Bulldogs. We got the age-old matchup, Bulldogs versus Tigers. Mooney, plenty of time. Off the back foot, triple coverage, almost intercepted. Mooney, man, he's not making the plays he needs to. He's getting a bit rattled back there. Gotta settle down. Toss now to David Wright. He does not have the speed or the athleticism to get out there, and he loses yardage. Now it's 3rd and 10. Hurrying it up. Here's the snap. They bring a blitz, and he just throws this away. So Auburn will get the ball back here. Chance to add more points before halftime. And Georgia just wants to get to the break. This Athens crowd getting fed up. Not going to be able to pin them deep here either. All right, so here comes Auburn. Can they add points? 42 seconds, 3 timeouts. Throw that to the corner. That was dangerous. Trey Page almost picked him off. Jackson is known for blunders. He cannot get too crazy here. You're fine going to halftime up 14. Don't throw the game away. Over the middle, that's a catch. Greg Thomas only gets 8. So they are going to hurry it up here. 3rd and 2. Man in motion. Jackson has the time, dumps it. That will be a 1st down. Jamie Watkins again. "16 seconds. They still have 3 timeouts. Fringe yam range. Probably need about 30 yards for a field goal. Dicker's stick in motion. Give me a screen pass. See if they get anything out of this. And he drops it. So 3... I mean, they got the timeouts. They can take a couple of shots down here and use the whole field. Give me another screen pass as this time... Oh, what a hit! My goodness! All right, 3rd down. They float this. Intercepted! Georgia's going the other way, and they go out of bounds. So Jackson throws it away here, and now it gives Georgia potentially a chance to add some points. Too far for a field goal, though. So they're going to have to go for the end zone. Mooney. The snap. Yams it deep and intercepted right back. They're going the other way. We're going to see a return. And that will send us to halftime. So back-to-back plays with interceptions. A lot of turnovers going on here. And as we hit halftime, Auburn is killing Georgia in Athens, 21-7. Very interesting game thus far. All right, come on. Enough of the highlights. So as we look at the first half stats, and I mean, Auburn's been great. The running game hasn't lost step without Brandon Price. But Georgia, man, you got to stop turning the ball over. 2 interceptions, 1 in the end zone, and a fumble. Yeah, Mike, I gotcha. I mean, I felt like Auburn was probably going to win this game, but I didn't think it'd be, like, this dominant. Like, they are looking like the true best team in the country, which is what they are on paper. It's just funny that without Brandon Price is when they start showing it, their star running back. Because I think we saw him on a game day earlier this year, and they did not look very good. So here we go. Georgia gets the ball. Still plenty of time. It's only a 2-score game. Just got to settle in and play some clean football. It definitely has been difficult. The only really big success they've had is throwing it to Sonic Van Eagle. And he's in motion. That right side looks so free. Play action. Time for Mooney. Hits his man. It's going to be a nice little gain of 9 to start the drive. Trip McNeil, the SFA player. Second and 1, shotgun. Oh, they get him to jump. Might be a free play. It's a counter. And they are going to get about 6 anyways. And they don't call the offsides. Felt like that was. So nice start to the drive here for Georgia. They're going to audible now into the shotgun. Around the line is Auburn. They're yamming it deep. Open man. He hits him. Touchdown, Georgia. It's Edgar Bush. What a start to the half for the Bulldogs. A 60-yard yam right on Keon Beachcastle. So the perfect start to the half here for Georgia. It didn't even take a minute to get back into this one. We'll see if the Auburn, if the defense for Georgia can play the same way. They got to stop the run. Force Alfonso Jackson to beat you through the air. That's the key. He's a great quarterback, but he's a better handoffer. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Auburn. Man in motion. They're stacking the box. Hand off to Watkins, and he's going to get a healthy 8-yard gain. Still averaging over 6 a carry here. 2nd and 2. Hand off to Watkins again. He pushes forward. What a run! As he gets 11. This guy is just carrying Georgia defenders. Broken tackle from Logan going backwards, and he's going to lose 4. All right, drop now, 2nd and 14. This is massive. There goes Jackson, and he slides. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Third down. Massive chance here for Georgia. Delayed give to Watkins, and he doesn't get it. Now, will they go for it? Yes, they will! Auburn can feel the tide shifted. Do not want to give the ball back. Here's the handoff, and he gets it with ease. Over 100 yards now for Jamie Watkins, the backup running back. Back under center here. Man in motion, it's Logan. Offset eye, the toss follows, and he loses yardage. Still like the way Georgia is playing here. in the second half. A little bit better. Second and 12. And off, he twists his way down and gets 10. Looks like they might be in fringe field goal range now as it's another third. I form for Alfonso Jackson. 7 in the box. They're running clock here. It's going to be a throw. Hits his man. It's Kofi Garnett getting him the first. What a call. So I form yet again. They're getting physical, just happy, pounding the rock right on Georgia. It's going to be a throw to the corner. Open man. Gets 9 for Tommy Allen, his first catch. So 2nd and 1 now inside the 20. A big-time drive here to start the half from Auburn. Taking about half the quarter. And there it is, another first down. Georgia just can't get off the field. Logan in motion. It's going to be a play action this time. Dumps it off to Watkins. He has room. What a cut! And he gets down inside the 5. What a drive this has been here for Auburn. Can they punch it home? The toss. Nobody there! Touchdown Auburn. They take the lead back up to 14. So that's kind of a killer of a drive. You know, you take about half the quarter and you re-extend the lead. Georgia gets one explosive play, but the defense can't hold. And especially they converted 2 third downs and a 4th down on that drive. North Carolina did survive this game. It was hairy there for a second with Duke. Georgia is deciding to not play well in Athens. Wish their IRL counterpart wouldn't have played well in Athens this week. 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. They found some explosiveness on the last drive. Can they do it again? Give me a screen to David Wright, and they get out there. Beautiful play there by Derek Brown, who has himself a catch today. The defensive tackle everywhere. Doing his best Travis Hunter impersonation. Second and 11 now. Man in motion. It's Trip McNeil. He'll get the carry, and he goes backwards. Oh, baby, what a tackle by Paul Charles. His first of the day. Great time to make a splash. So now it's 3rd and 1,000,000 here for Georgia. Can Mooney come up with something special? They blitz him. He's going to have to throw it. He doesn't! He's sacked! And that's going to be a demoralizing 3 and out. As Bulu, the SFA player, gets his 2nd sack of the day. This one might be over, folks. Georgia getting killed. So 4th and 23, the punt team on the field. See if Auburn can capitalize and extend the lead further. Got about 12 minutes left in this game day. Auburn is proving to the country that they are an at-large contender here, regardless of what happens up in Knoxville. And Rocky Top as Jamie Watkins gets one. Definitely proving today that the injury to Brandon Price does not matter and that Jamie Watkins is serviceable. Maryland Eye on Derek Brown, their starting defensive tackle in. He's going out for a route. Oh, I thought they were throwing it to him again. Number 91. I love that there's a defensive tackle on the field. Do it again. All right, 3rd and 9. LaHonda Dicker stick in motion. Jackson has time, yams it to the corner, and tipped away. So a 3 and out here for Auburn off of the great field position. Georgia keeping their hopes alive. See if they can pin them deep here, angling it towards the sideline, and we'll see where they mark him. They're going to say he's out of bounds at the 10, so a beautiful punt here from Auburn. Long driving coming for Georgia. Quick option from Mooney, goes nowhere. Bulu brings him down. What a day from Bradrick Bulu. Second and 14 now. And we're starting to get into potential punt block range. Mooney dumps that short, and it's caught by McNeil. Gives him a bit of space. Third and 11, these teams trading 3 and outs. Safety coming on down. They're going to throw it. Mooney over the middle, gets hit, and he's going to be short. Tough spot. I'd consider going for this if I'm Georgia, but it doesn't look like they are. And they will not. They will settle for playing field position. Still plenty of time, they think. Oh, what a move. Oh, that could have been dangerous. So starting this drive inside the opponent's 45-yard line. Up 14, Auburn trying to drain some clock maybe. And off to Watkins, he's going to push forward and get 8. Seems like he's incapable of getting under 5 yards a carry. Two tight ends on the field. Auburn is imposing their will. And off to the outside. Oh, what a play off the edge. Logan Barrett gets off the pulling guard and makes the play. So 3rd and 4 now for Auburn. Jackson's going to throw it, dumps it off, and that's going to be a first down. Will Blount, or Blunt. Last play before the quarter. And no, they're not going to get it off. So 3 down, 1 to go here in Athens. Auburn leads 28-14. Number 3 team in the country, having the best day out of anybody as Stanford and Baylor both lost. So they might be in line as the top at-large threat, not in a CCG. So 1st and 10, here we go. Dumps that off. Oh, and it's going to be 7. Second and 3 now here for Auburn. They're just trying to run this thing out. Just domination in the trenches here today, as that's another big gain. Jamie for 13. My goodness. So delay give now to Watkins, and this time they stuff him. Already 3 touchdowns for Jamie Watkins. Maybe he has a 4th in him. 8 minutes left in this game day. We got a bunch set at the top. Dicker stick in motion. Give me a throw. Dumps that to Dicker stick. Big time hit, but he hangs on. He gets 3. We got 3rd and 5 now. Can Georgia finally get off the field? Split backs here for the Auburn Tigers. Dicker stick in motion. The snap. Jackson has time. Hits his man, and he's going to be short. I don't expect Auburn to get too crazy here, as a field goal does give them the 3-score lead. And yeah, they'll just bring out the field goal unit here. It'll be a chip shot, about 20-yarder, to take a 3-score lead on the Georgia Bulldogs. It's good! As UNC takes the lead. All right, so 7 minutes left here for Georgia. Down 17, not looking great. They have already clinched a bowl game for themselves, but would like to keep winning here. Do they have something special in them? You saw the big play already work a little bit. Throws that over the middle of Trip McNeil, and that's going to be a nice play to start it. I thought these jerseys look okay. So Mooney now throwing that. That's going to be a sack. What a play from Carlos Johnson. Never seen somebody sack him from behind. It looked like Mooney was sacking him. What are we watching? So now empty here from Mooney, and dumps that one off. Get about half of it back to Mitchell. Third and 8 now here for Jorge Mooney. We approach that 6-minute mark. Georgia over the middle, hits his man. It'll be short of the line to gain. Edgar Bush tackled by Keon Beachcastle. They'll bring out the punt team. Oh dear. Oh, you keep running, buddy. You could have pinned him deep. Now it looks like Auburn will just try and run this game out. They should start to try and chew the clock. Bunch at the top. Oh, we got a little reverse. Getting trickery here to Tommy Allen. Second and 8 now. Split backs. And yeah, they're just going to be running clock the rest of the way. So kind of last hopes here for Georgia. Got to get the ball back quickly. So snap goes. They're going to throw it over the middle, and it's caught. Kofi Garnett gets 3. So here's the handoff on third down, and Watkins can't get it. So Georgia will get off the field here. as we're going to wait for this clock. Up 17. Auburn 9-2 in the nation. Or 9-2, number 3 in the nation. Remember, rankings will change this week. As we're going away from the computer, I'll do my own rankings for week 14. Here's the punt. Oh, it's a fumble, and they can't capitalize on the great return opportunity. Trick McNeil puts on the turf. Just a sloppy game all around from Georgia. The 3 turnovers. Haven't had one in the second half, but lack of defense. Now they're out empty. Can be a QB draw here from Mooney. Interesting strategy. Got just over 3 minutes left. They're going to hurry up. Playing like they drive. Reckless. Big gain there as Chris Mitchell gets 17. Mooney over the middle, another pass to Mitchell. He gets 7. Over the middle, and that's another catch for Chris Mitchell. He's having a dominant drive here as they just run the same play over and over. But he's going to run a slant yet again. Over the middle, there he is! Mitchell again. Was that 4 or 5 plays in a row? 2nd and 2 now. Georgia's starting to move the rock. Seems like it might be a bit too late, but... And he gets it a 3rd time! This time he drops it. What in the world? 3rd and 2. If it's working, I guess, you know, don't fix it. 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs. Yamming it deep, 50-50, and Young tips it away. So 4th down, they're going to go for it here. And they're going to hand it off to David Wright, and he goes down. Turnover. Auburn takes over. Tough day here for the Georgia Bulldogs at home. The handoff here to Watkins. Oh, he almost broke that one. And Georgia's still using their timeouts. Gotta give them credit. Wanting to stay in this game, I guess, as we got the defensive tackle back on the field. Lead blocker this time. And, oh, ball's on the ground. It's going the other way. Georgia picks it up. Can they catch them? Yes, they do. And they'll add the 15 on. They'll be half the distance to the goal. So some excitement here. What a hit. So Georgia takes over here. 2 minutes left. Mooney floats it to the corner, and he throws a pick right back. What are you doing? It's Keon Beachcastle. Ridiculous here from Georgia. Unserious program. So here's the handoff here to Watkins now, who breaks it. He gets 15. God, what an unserious move by Georgia. I can't believe that. All right, here's a handoff to the outside here for Watkins. He gets 5. I mean, but that was a massive hit. I can't believe we've had multiple fumbles in this game. Second and 5. They'll hand off to Watkins. They'll just keep doing that So we end the game over 200 rushing for the team, 176 for Watkins himself. Remember, guys, we still got recruits to come later tonight after I eat dinner. Highlight VODs will be uploaded later tonight, and then highlights from this game will be available tomorrow over on YouTube. And I've said it a million times, but Week 14 will be on Thanksgiving. We'll have watch party earlier on in the day, and then we'll have actual Thanksgiving action at normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern. So we got victory formation here for Auburn. Coach Cabbage. Final play. And as we hit triple zeros, Auburn has done it. They've walked into Athens, imposed their will, and take a win 31-14. Coach Cabbage gets a win here on game day, something Auburn's not really used to doing. And it's been a brilliant week for Auburn as they have cemented themselves among the top at-large favorites for the college football playoff. That'll do it here for Week 13. We'll see you in Rivalry Week on Thanksgiving. All right. So Week 13 done. Now, everybody, I'll post the standings in a little bit so we can kind of go into the craziness of the tiebreakers and stuff. But that is going to be an Auburn outright victory. So let me pay out anybody who actually bet on this game. It was a -3 favorite for Auburn, and that's not Auburn outright. That's an Auburn cover. Very, very nice. All right, so we'll go through the stats, get the players of the game, and then that will do it here for us on this Thursday. And just want to reiterate, this week it's going to be a bit sporadic as I am going to Denver tomorrow. I will not be back till Thanksgiving morning. So I'm going to try and get everything like on a flash drive, or at least like at the very worst, I'll post BearCave without without the matchup screens. But this is how this game played out. Jamie Watkins having himself a game. Couple big plays there for Georgia, but obviously Auburn just made more plays. Alfonso Jackson, 25-32, 160 and 1 interception. He didn't do anything through the air. It was all Jamie Watkins. 31 carries, 176 and 3 touchdowns. And he was their leading receiver as well. So if you can take away this running game, you can do some damage. As on defense, Calais Ingram, 6 tackles. TFLs go to Bradrick Bulu. The redshirt freshman had himself one heck of a day. 3 sacks. 3 total interceptions for Franklin Beachcastle and Dominique Young. Additional deflections, they had 4 of them. Fumble goes to Calais Ingram, and the recovery goes to Anthony Griffin. And for the Bulldogs, Jorge Mooney, he is 22-33, 295, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. He's a redshirt junior. If he comes back next year, I'd expect him to be a bit better, maybe making Georgia a playoff contender. Receiving-wise, Trick McNeil, Sonic Van Eagle had a great day as well. On defense, John Brown, he had 15 tackles. TFLs were spread out. The sack goes to Khalil Reeves. Interception goes to John Brown as well. And a couple of deflections. The fumble was Roy Brink. He was shot out of a cannon. And John Thompson almost brought it all the way back. So that will do it here. Let's check our players of the game. I think Bradrick Bulu should get defense, but I doubt they'll give it to him. No, they give it to Dominique Young, Jamie Watkins, obviously. They give it to Edgar Bush and John Brown. So that will do it here. Remember, this is a Auburn cover if you're scoring at home. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Like I said, we'll be back for recruits here in about 30 minutes after I eat dinner. And all VODs will be available tonight. Highlights tomorrow. And Week 14 on Thanksgiving. I think I covered it all exhaustively. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. We'll see you later.